tape for this bantamweight fight. Ben Cohen, 23 years old. I knew that Tkachuk had two sons in the NHL that were drafted in the top 10, top 5. I did not know that he had a Ukrainian son who was a mixed martial artist.
I don't think he knew he had a Ukrainian son either.
Here's Michael C. Williams.
Tonight from Menorah Mishpahim Arena in Tel Aviv, we go now to the bantamweight division set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first the blue corner at 5'7", weighing in 132.4 pounds, making his professional debut. He fights out of Rivne, Ukraine, presenting Maksym Tkachuk. And across the cage, his adversary fights out of the red corner at 5'7", weighing in 134 pounds even. He too, tonight, makes his professional debut, fighting out of Netanya, Israel. Introducing Bad News Cohen. And the referee in charge of the action, Brian Miner.
Brian Miner, our referee, as we get set for this bantamweight battle. Worthy of note, Ben Bad News Cohen has done some training at Extreme Couture in Las Vegas with Joseph Benavides, Tim Elliott, Boston Salmon. And so he is well versed at 23 years old in his training. Both men making their professional debuts, and it's Cohen who comes out in a sprint, and now they grapple.
Came out sprinting. You don't see that every day.
Hey, look who's joined us. The American gangster, Chael Sonnen.
Oh, right, I'm back. Hello,
You're
John.
back. Hello. Mike Goldberg, Big John McCarthy.
Big John, you remember,
Chael Sonnen.
you remember when Pat Smith came across the ring and kind of the original sprinter, but it throws your opponent off.
You got to tell me, who was his opponent?
Yeah, who was his
Rudy
opponent?
Moncayo.
Yes, of
Thank
course.
you very much.
Shout out to Rudy.
Came out with the flying front kick and put Rudy down, and that was the start of the end.
What John was saying, Chael, is I know who his opponent was. Do you remember?
Yeah, no, I got it.
No,
he was sticking the MMA Jeopardy to me, wasn't he, Goldie?
Well, he's been doing it to both of us for about 2 decades, right?
I'm sorry.
He generally wins.
Goldie, it is funny, though, when a guy comes out and does a sprint, because, I mean, think about it from practice terms.
Not smart.
There's no practice partner that's ever going to sprint at you. And all your days of, right, there's just not something you see, and there's a level of effectiveness.
But then again, and you're right about that effectiveness, Leo. Look at George Masvidal.
Sure.
You know, when you're not used to it and the guy does it, you either set your feet and go, come into me and let me hit you with this big shot, or you start to actually freeze. And when you freeze, it can end up being a bad thing for you.
Sure.
Or you end up with an 11-second submission like Aviv Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Nice knee. Tkachuk in the blue gloves, Cohen in the red gloves. MMA Israel and Extreme Couture is where Ben Cohen trains. Tkachuk, born and raised in the Ukraine.
I like how Ben is coming around the leg, almost like Khabib does, to try to create space and pull his opponent.
There you go. That's the whole thing. If you have your hands down on that torso and you're going to hook that leg, then bring them backside on you and they'll come down every time. If you try to muscle them over where your head is low, that makes it very difficult.
That's right. And Goldie, where Maksym needs to go right now is to start to get his right arm into an underhook. And he's not doing that. Instead, he's locking around the body. If he wants to advance this position or scramble back up, he's got to find that underhook.
Half guard position halfway through round 1. Postured up, doing damage. Ben Cohen.
Oh, that's tight.
That is tight.
Can he get it right here, right now?
That is locked in very. No, it's not.
Smart to let it go and reset.
Well, he reset right back into it again for a second. Now has the back. A lot of nervous energy, a lot of nervous movement, both guys. In this pro debut, it makes it very difficult because you're trying to just see this fight, but it's going by really fast.
That's a
tight choke right now.
It is all over. Ben Cohen, 5 rear naked official. I'm Michael C. Williams to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tap comes by way of a rear naked choke, officially 3 minutes, 17 seconds. Round number 1, the winner by submission. Bad news, Ben Cohen.